Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. Today we are going to talk about Trump, the G7, and its aftermath. Now, Trump did exactly what I said he was going to do. I said he was going to walk in the G7, confident that he was going to be able to manipulate people into doing what he wants. Instead, the exact opposite happened. Trump figured that if he played nice, yes, guys, played nice, because we all know he thinks like a child. If he played nice, then he would be able to get what he wants, and that would be to be able to usher Russia back into the summit. So the other members saw past his bullshit and put a kibosh to that. It's not happening. And you know what he did? He ended up throwing a tantrum and decided not to attend the meeting on climate change the next day. I don't know why they continue to call it a G7 as long as he's present, because it might as well be the G6. They made decisions without him and barely acknowledged when he was there. They did acknowledge when he wasn't there. When the issue of the climate change meeting was brought up to Trump, he said it was he missed it due to a conflict in scheduling. Whereas where a meeting with Germany, India, and America was scheduled to happen at the same time as the climate change meeting. The only problem with that lie is Angela Merkel was at the climate change meeting, and so was the representative for India. So that didn't really fly. Doesn't matter because he stuck by it. In true Trump fashion, what he does is make up a lie and stick by it no matter how stupid it sounds. So he's gonna justify it no matter what. So now Trump wants to host the G7 on American soil next year. And I feel like they told him, okay, well, think about it. But I feel like they said, hell no, in their minds, I mean. And let's look into what he's about, what his purpose is in doing this. So we have the Eight of Cups. Oh, okay. Choices. So he feels like he's out of his element when he's on their turf. And he feels like he has to play a role. But if they were on his turf, then he'd have control. It's really stupid, but that's what he thinks. He doesn't like being on their side. He doesn't like being on someone else's ground. And in the reverse, okay, if I were to reverse this, because they're the opposition, reverse all the cards, they see they're not doing it. They're not moving away from what they had originally planned. They don't see it as a good choice. And they're happy to stick with what they're doing, with how they're seeing things. So this tells me that they feel like they don't want to put themselves in a position where an idiot will tell them what to do. They don't want to give him that much power. Yeah, it's staying as is. They're not doing it. They're not doing it as long as he's president. As long as he's still there, it's not happening. And that's why we have the Magician in reverse. This is not to manifest. No, no, no. So he's alone in this. He's alone in this, thinking that the U.S. should host this next year. And I'm not saying that they're against the U.S. hosting it. You see, and I've seen this, the Queen of Swords is someone who, this is probably Angela Merkel on this one here. She's like, they spoke about this when he wasn't there. And she's just like, we can't do this, guys. This just gives him too much control. Yeah, there we go. And then we have the card for Strength in reverse. She spoke some sense to people. They're willing to host it in America when he's gone. Pretty much. They want nothing to do with him. And they are content with this being a G6 if he's still around next year, which I doubt. Okay. So, Trump, oops, excuse me. Yeah, oh yeah, I know what I wanted to say. Trump sorry guys, I have to get my bearing right now. I want to take a look into how Trump was received upon returning home by the Republicans and his base. And I also want to take a look at his present state of mind, because in my last reading, I saw that he would be given a choice and that he may snap. So let's take a look at the Republicans right now and how they received him, because he did say some stupid shit just before he left for the summit. Okay. Okay, what is being ignored by the Republican Party is the High Priestess in reverse. So it's no secret that he is not knowledgeable. That's what's being ignored. What others see is that they're losing, and they're losing a lot. That's what the Six of Wands is in reverse. And what needs to be acknowledged by them, or what is being acknowledged by them, is the fact that he is actually costing them, and he brings them nothing but trouble, actually. So, what are the obstacles and challenges to keeping Trump? So, the obstacles are a new beginning. That's what they want. They want a new beginning. They want to be able to have faith in him. The problem is that it's not going to happen. They can't. He's proving himself to be untrustworthy. So he's blocking them. He's blocking them from making any progress. And what the outcome will be is their secret relationships will be unveiled. What they don't want the public to know, the public will find out. What they want to be able to put behind them is failure, is the Seven of Pentacles, which is what you reap what you sow. And this is, they did this to themselves. And they want to be able to put that behind them so that they can be able to move forward. What they're hiding, or what lies beneath, is the Wheel of Fortune, their money. Money, 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 money. How they've made their money, the wicked connections that they have, and the fact that they're losing money. What's in front of them, or what's in their future, is the Nine of Cups in reverse. They're going to lose. They're going to lose due to those relationships, and they're not going to be happy. It's too late. They've already set something in motion, and people are now becoming aware of the corruption that was in the shadows. It has now come to light. Okay, guys, like I said in the last video, I saw that Trump might have a bit of a snap due to a choice being presented to him. So I want to look at his mental state right now. Let's see what's going on. Because if you guys notice, he's back, but we don't see him. He hasn't made a formal statement. He hasn't done any press, anything, nothing. It's almost like he snuck in the dead of night. So what's going on? One more shuffle. Let's see. At the heart of the matter. At the heart of the matter, we have We have the Page of Swords. So this is someone's ability to think clearly. Okay, the issue at hand is the the Page of Swords, the Princess of Swords in this deck, but the Page of Swords. So they're contemplating his mental status, his mental state, and the fact that he doesn't have the ability to control his thoughts or organize his thoughts. So that's the Emperor in reverse. And then the root of the matter is the Nine of Swords. So it's hopeless. Well, it's worry. It's causing them a lot of stress. And there needs to be a retreat. So yeah, he was offered a decision that he needs to go. He needs to move on. He needs to retreat, and there's no keeping up the fight, because if it were, it would be this way. You know, you lost the fight, but you're still trying to fight. There is none of that. They want to throw in the towel when it comes to Trump. And he knows this. And it's causing him a lot of strife. And this is why he snapped. What does he want? What does he desire? He wants to be able to do what he wants. He wants to go back to being that rich man who can do what he wants. This is not what he wants, because he knows that he's in trouble if he leaves. He's going to get indicted. So he's not happy about this. He is very, very worried. In his near future, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So nobody's working with him. See this card? The construction company is at work to put up this building. You know, somebody has financed the building, and it's in reverse. He's going to be left alone, and he's scared. And the final outcome is the fact that it's caused him to be very emotional about it. And that's why he is mentally restless. Let me take a look at what is on the bottom of my deck. And then we have the the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. He's taking a huge loss. So the Republicans are trying to save face, and how they plan to do that is to cut ties with him. I don't feel that he took them up on this opportunity to just leave, and I feel like, you know what, I'm going to pull some cards on this, on what I feel. Okay. With his not taking the offer, they're re-strategizing. They feel stuck. They are thinking, oh, this is also the put to rest card, because in any other decks there would be a body lying on top of a coffin with a sword coming down. So these cards coupled together, the Death in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups in reverse, it's telling me that they're being put in a position to do something that they don't want to do. They have to re-strategize and think how they can get what they want and cut their losses. Yeah, and see, this is the last card that we pull up, is the Nine of Swords. I'll leave that to your imagination, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.